Hi, my name is Jonathan Campbell, and I'm here today with an audience of three. I've got Daniel Boisvert, I've got Mark Fowler, and I've got Mike Fowler. Guys, I brought you here today to talk about critical paramedic shortages. Critical paramedic shortages are sweeping the nation. We are seeing them everywhere, and the effects are felt by every single one of us in the business. Can you imagine calling 911 and not getting an ambulance? This is a very real reality due to critical paramedic shortages. There's a lot of different schools of thought on why we have critical paramedic shortages currently. I've got Miss Kay Goodwin from Okaloosa County. She's a county administrator. She seems to think that it's due to mandatory overtime, long work hours, and high turnover rates. That's a very good school of thought. There's also down in South Florida, we've got another chief. His name is Dennis Jones. He's with the Hillsborough Fire Department. He seems to think that it's due to high retirement. He says in his department alone, 40 to 50 people retired last year. So how do we take this data and really interpret on what's going on? We go over to GEMS Magazine, which is the Journal of Emergency Medical Services. They've done some statistics, they've done some surveys, and they found that 20 to 30% is due to high turnover. They also found that 10 to 15% is due to retirement. So according to statistics, it actually is higher turnover rate. So what do we do? How can we combat this high turnover rate? Well, recruitment and retention are very important. We need new recruits coming out of high school that we can get excited about emergency medical services. Guys that we can send to, guys and girls that we can send to paramedic school so that they can come out and fill these open positions. I think another way that we can combat this is to actually keep people happy, right? Let's talk to our employees. Let's find out how they want to make our department better. And let's implement some of these strategies. Let's actually not treat people like a number, which is what we see in so many departments around the country. Let's also raise the salaries. Let's throw a couple extra bucks an hour out there. Paramedics are making anywhere from $11 to $14 an hour right now. If we can increase that to about $19, $20 an hour, I think we can keep a lot more people on board. We can also draw people from other departments that are lower paying, even though that's not really fixing the turnover rate. But it'll help us to keep more people on board. So, in conclusion, we have a critical paramedic shortage across the country. Okay? We've looked at some different school of thoughts on why, because there's a lot of different reasons why. Also, we have to think about the solution and what we can do to keep people on board. Thank you for listening.